Today, we are going to talk about the application of NFC on the mobile platform. There are 6 members in our group. First, let me introduce the history of wireless communication. The history of wireless communication starts from the discovery of the electromagnetic wave by James Clerk Maxwell in the 1860s. The development of wireless communication has grown exponentially. From 1970s to 1980s, the global position system, television broadcasting, mobile network, and more application was developed. Wireless communication technology kept developing since that.
In 2004, the Near-Field Communication System is launched as the subset of Radio Frequency Identification System. Both NFC and RFID systems are working based on the inductive coupling principle. However, in order to gain a better security characteristic, more strict conditions are introduced to the NFC system. Devices are required to be on a direct line of sight, and they can only be a few centimeters away to start the communication. Those strict rules make sure the NFC system can only working in a short distance and potentially enhance the security characteristic. Because of the strong security setting, the application of NFC system has grown explosively since launch. Following the development of mobile platform, the NFC system is also introduced to the mobile platform device. Later, my teammate will show you some current NFC application on mobile platform, including mobile payment, data transmission, and integration with smart home device. Finally, one of our teammates will discuss the future direction of the NFC application on mobile platform.
Now I'm going to talk about the EMV protocol and the mobile PAG system and their applications in the mobile payment area. So the EMV security protocol is for both contact and NFC contactless systems. EMV is the abbreviation for Europay, MasterCard, and Visa. It involves a group of security regulations that control the payment transaction between the involved parties. The involved actors are shown in the figure to perform a payment transaction. Next, let's take a look at the mobile PAG system architecture. The system architecture has 6 entities, as shown in this figure. The customer's mobile device is a phone, a tablet, or any other mobile device running the Android operating system, which is capable of communicating via NFC with other devices. On the merchant side, the payment infrastructure usually consists of APT and a POS application. So these are some payment situations using mobile PAG. So for example, in figure A and F at the bar, the merchant registers the requested goods into the merchant's application. The user approaches the merchant's payment terminal and then receives the payment amount in the mobile phone, confirms and enters the security PIN. He approaches the payment terminal with his mobile phone again and receives a payment confirmation message. Then the transaction is completed. So this is the end of the discussion of NFC mobile payment.
Next, I'm going to talk about data transfer. Data transfer belongs to the peer-to-peer mode. Peer-to-peer mode is used to establish a two-way communication channel between a pair of NFC-enabled devices. At this time, each of the two devices can be regarded as an endpoint, which means that both devices can initiate communication, which also requires both devices to be powered. For example, if A asks B for C's phone number, B can pass C's virtual business card to A by touching his phone with A's phone. After hearing this example, some people might say, isn't it just Bluetooth? Next, let's look at the 5 differences between NFC and Bluetooth. First, using NFC to transfer data uses far less battery power than using Bluetooth. Second, the transmission requirement of NFC is within 4 centimeters, but the transmission range of Bluetooth can be as high as 10 meters. However, the long transmission range causes more signal interference. so NFC is generally more stable than Bluetooth. Then, when someone wants to transfer photos with a stranger via Bluetooth, he will find that there are a lot of preparation steps when two phones are connected via Bluetooth, while NFC is very simple, just physically put two mobile phones together. Finally, NFC data transfer takes place at a speed of 424 kilobits per second, but Bluetooth can reach 24 megabits per second. In general, NFC is more suitable for sending small amount of data securely at close range, so it is often used for payment and access control, while Bluetooth works better for large, less secure file transfer. This is the end of the data transfer part.
This section is about the integration with smart home. Smart home is based on the Internet of Things. The smart home system embeds different technologies into everyday objects and enable them to interact with users. Compared to traditional home, smart home system has great potential to benefit people's life in many ways, such as security, comfort, convenience, energy, and time management. Nowadays, NFC tags have already been widely applied into smart home. Next is about NFC tags and door locks. An NFC tag is a small device consisting of the chip and antenna. NFC tag is a passive device that does not require batteries. The chips inside can be read and written by an NFC reader. When a reader such as a smart home is placed close to the NFC tag, the unique identifier of the tag can be transmitted to the reader and executes commands to control the hardware to take actions. Now take the door lock as an example. The idea is to build a smart lock for the house which allows the owner to unlock the door by NFC tag. Generally, the system consists of the NFC tag, a minimal computer, and the circuit components. As the core module of the NFC reader is built into the door lock. When the smart home talks through the built-in NFC, it reads the information and sends the unlock request to the server. Once the authentication is passed, the central control outputs the command and unlock the door by interacting with the hardware.
Next, I want to introduce the future development direction of NFC. The first thing to be introduced is the future application of NFC in transportation. At present, the mobile phone can be simulated as a traffic car through NFC function. People can take a bus or subway without carrying a physical traffic card. It is believed that in the future, NFC can be used as a transportation co-brand card to cover all public transport and subway systems in the country. It can even be applied to trains, high-speed railways, and even airplanes. People can take these vehicles without taking a physical ticket. Next is the future application of NFC in kitchen. Because most of the food in the kitchen has a short shelf life, it is difficult for users to find out in advance or at the first time that it is about to expire or has expired. In the future, NFC technology can make it easier for users to check the shelf life and the inventory of food, and let users know when the food expires or runs out. At present, LG and Samsung have developed smart refrigerators with Wi-Fi function, which can be combined with NFC technology in the future. Finally, we will introduce the future application of NFC in tags. Because NFC tags have low cost and convenient application, they have great development prospect in the future. First, NFC tags can be used for publicity. For example, users only need NFC mobile phones to scan NFC tags containing advertisements or promotions, posters, and other information, and they can immediately obtain relevant information and share it with social media or friends. In addition, NFC will also apply in the field of medical care in the future. At present, French retailers have tested whether they can read NFC labels on their mobile phones to obtain product names, which can help blind or low vision customers. The above is the report of our group. Thank you.